You worked at a hardware store? Yeah. I worked at a hardware store. It was a small local hardware store. Um, the thing is, like the store was like it's strange, right? It wasn't like a large corporation store where you'd have like a designated cashier, designated shelf stalker, designated, warehouse. The store was unfortunately like just big enough, but like, or yeah, it was just small enough to where we didn't need designated, or at least that's how they figured, I guess. That's how the managers figured. Um, so every employee had to do every task. It was one of those kind of gigs. So oftentimes the till would be like unmanned. No one would be at the till. Like we'd be like working on a bunch of like tasks and stuff like that. We'd be stocking shelves, doing price checks, all this stuff. Updating SKUs and the prices, or building stuff in the back. And if a customer happened to be in the store, right, we would try and help them, of course, priority. Understaffed? It did feel like that at times. Um, because we would get like a big old whiteboard of tasks to do. Uh, but we also had to make sure the place was clean, make sure the the stock is faced, restock the shelves, uh, build display items in the back of the warehouse. Uh, oh, I hadn't worked there since it was actually 2020. It was 2020 February when I got the job, by the way, a month before the pandemic. I mean, I was in training in February, and I didn't start until like early March, and that's when it all hit. Ah, we did our best. Happy New Year, V! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Yeah, Happy New Year! I worked a job like that, and most there were 3 people at a time. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. Um, I think we did have like a manager and two workers, or maybe 2 to 3 on the floor. Would have depended. I do agree with this a statement that my aunt uh told me or quite a few years ago, and that was everyone needs to work retail once in their lives. And I didn't know what she meant by that, but after getting the job there, I understand. I got it. I get it. Everyone has to work at least one retail job in their life to, understand the struggles that retail workers go through. Like, empathy. I mean, I always had sympathy for um those in retail, but I never had like, or I didn't understand just how much they had to do until I did it for myself, and I was like, yeah, I understand. I fully understand now. I had the sympathy, but I didn't have the full understanding. Most people never worked it with how they act. Exactly, exactly. And I'm eternally grateful to have been raised the way I was, because I was never about to give anybody a hard time. You know, But the stuff that they throw at you in retail, ugh, stay strong. Stay strong, but remember to prioritize your well-being and get as much rest as possible, and just treat yourself with so much kindness when you get home. Is there more? Yes. I think it's honestly kind of criminal that they aren't paid like a living wage. That's criminal.